honourable member for Calgary, Rocky Ridge.
I think the only explanation for doing it after and not before is to avoid actually taking questions on the update. But why don't, well, maybe this minister can ask us how much interest is going to be, or Canadians going to have to pay to service the debt that is expected to hit $1 trillion before the end of the year.
Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, going into the global pandemic, Canada was in a great position to deploy our fiscal firepower to protect Canadians, and we have. A worst-case scenario for Canadians and the economy would have been to not act.
Member for Calgary, Rocky Ridge.
Speaker, that's not true. Before COVID hit, this government's track record of mismanagement compromised our ability and our fiscal capacity to deal with the crisis. This government inherited a balanced budget, a near full employment economy, and a AAA credit rating, and has squandered all of it. Will this minister tell us what is the cost to service Canada's debt?
The Honourable Minister.
Monsieur le Président, depuis le début de la pandémie.
From the beginning of the pandemic, Canada was in a good position to deploy financial assistance that would protect Canadians, and that's what we did. Canada's plan to respond to COVID-19 includes giving workers and Canadians the financial support that they need to get through this crisis.
For Calgary, Rocky Ridge.
How much will the downgrade of Canada's credit rating add to our cost to service debt?
The Honourable Minister.
Monsieur le Président, depuis le
Mr. Speaker, from the beginning of this crisis, we've been clear and we've been transparent with Canadians. We will continue to do so, and we will support Canadians during this crisis.
Rocky Ridge, a brief question, please.
Further downgrade.
The Honourable Minister.
I'm going to have time for one more.
Yeah, you will.
Monsieur le Président,
Mr. Chair, we're in a good financial position to continue to support Canadians.
For Calgary, Rocky Ridge.
The Auditor General tabled only 3 reports. Typically in this session they would table 7 or 8. When will the government fully fund the Auditor General so the Auditor General can do their job?
The Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. There is unfortunately not enough time to commend the work of the Auditor General and to say how much work we need to do. We look forward to working with it.